Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Corn, the big man, and you know what? I'm currently alone, I think. But welcome to week 5 of the Corn Draft League. I am looking forward to it as this sort of marks the the second half of the season for us. Um, we'll take a look at the standings so far. And it's been a bit of a, it's been pretty wild, I'd say. Um, we got the top end and the bottom end are, I think, a bit unfortunate, but there's still a second half of the season. This could change. What's been super fun though is everything in the middle. So from like 5th to like 12th has been shifting around very aggressively, and it's fascinating. It's super cool. Um, we have players of sort of, all calibers, really fighting their way to the top here, and it's awesome to see. Um, some players I'll highlight. My boy Siege, I think he's waiting in the wings here because we're going to stream his game versus JC today, which is going to be super funny. Siege has like zero experience with Pokemon, and he's made it like, he's sitting relatively comfortably in top 8, which is pretty cool. As is actually only Blue Black, another person with not too much Pokemon knowledge, but his road has been a little bit rockier with some interesting plays, to be sure. And even as well, like Kick with the Magnets. I know he's a close friend and he's played Pokemon a good number of times. And he was in our last season, and he's fighting his way in. But pretty much everyone from Lemons to Mox Rio here, so this entire column basically is shifted back and forth. It's super cool. And I'm looking forward to some good games today. And I was just messaged that a room was created. I think it's going to be Siege versus JC. So I think they're waiting for me to join, but I'll just do a quick review of their drafts, which is the fun part. If it fucking loads. So Siege actually has, he's kind of shifted his draft around a good bunch in the last, throughout the season. He's actually been very active with his trades, as is actually JC. So it's going to be really interesting. I think some critical pieces for him to bring would probably be like that sweeper for Alligator. It's been one of his comfort picks for sure. And I think this is another week where it could shine potentially. The only thing is that Regieleki will scare it to hell and back. As will actually Ogerpon and the newly picked up Meowscarada for JC. So actually maybe for Alligator might not get as much mileage as it previously would have. But I think it still has good chances. It might actually be a pretty interesting week for Siege to whip out that he played a Dragon Dance physical Charizard, which could be cool this week too. And I think Clefable may... Clefable's a new pickup, and I know it's a very historically good mon. I actually have a weird feeling it might struggle this week. And I think it's mostly on the back of JC having just sort of a very aggressive draft. JC has things like Volcanion, Coquavel, Ogerpon, Hearthflame. Oh my god, the Hearthflame is so good. And newly picked up Ursaluna base form, along with a Meowscarada to round things out, is actually very, very scary. Meow actually, in my opinion, is one of the strongest starters they've made. And definitely in the draft format, it's going to go crazy. Especially because of its Protean ability to let it gain stab on pretty much anything it wants. Thank God you can't Terra this. Good lord. And you know what? I'm kind of hoping the Galarian Weezing comes out. I don't think it's good this week. It kills Dragapult very easily, but I just really like Weezing. It's a funny guy. Look at the guy. He's got a hat. And admittedly, guys, I'm very tired today, so the analysis is not going to be super crispy. So we're just going to shift gears. We're going to hop into the game. and we're just gonna see what happens. Gonna slide over real quick, and then we're going to find their game if I can fucking click it. All right, and it looks like we got the teams ready. The players are assembled. Looks like teams are actually going to be really interesting. Siege is packing the Dragapult, Sylveon, Deoxys D, and actually the Registeel makes its second appearance, which is hype. Clefable actually is coming out this week, which is kind of awesome. I suspect it may actually be a great answer into the Quaquaval now I think about it. And the Cinderace, of course, for that court change. And actually it is one of his better options, I think, as far as, you know, super offensive fire type. Definitely a little bit better than the Charizard, because it's just not quad hit by Stealth Rocks. And for JC, we have the Golurk, the Ogremon Hearthflame, love it, and Meloetta coming out. Meloetta is very interesting. I wasn't sure if that was going to show up this week, but I think it's going to be really cool. With Quaquaval, the Galarian Weezing, yes, that's the one I wanted, and Meowscarada to round it out. It's going to be really interesting to see. I suspect there may be technical difficulties, which I'm going to go find out about. Alright, players ready? Where'd JC go?
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for JC.
Alright. Alright, good luck. And it looks like we have the leads of, oh my god, fuck. Meloetta versus the Clefable. Jaylen Brown versus Ariana Bonchan. Bruh. What the fuck, man? They're doing it. I was told about this before, and it's a metronome off. And I'm so about it. And I think Siege has actually just gotten the better RNG. You know, getting that big chunk of damage with the Fling Rocky Helmet is kind of awesome. Payday. Metronome for the snipe shot. They're just going back and forth, but... Oh no, but the Meloetta is just taking a bit too much damage, I think. But a Fiery Dance roll? Oh, the +1 spat! The Headlong Rush comes out. Does actually a healthy amount, but now... The Clefable is actually -1/-1. This is okay if it's unaware, but if it's... Hydro Steam gets the KO at +1! Oh my god. I can't believe it. I actually can't fucking believe it. That's so awesome. I thought it was pretty Jover with the bad RNG, but turns out JC rolled it better. I think what did it really was that Headlong Rush after the Fiery Dance with that Meloetta at +1. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. So now I think Siege is in an interesting position where he has to figure out how does he play the rest of the game. I think, you know, the Metronome was great, and here comes Jokic the Joker. His Deoxys defense to sterilize Meloetta. If this has like Shadow Ball, this actually could probably do something. Meloetta is very actually no, it can't because it's normal type. I'm sorry. I have no idea what options Deoxys defense gets. But I think if this may just be Siege's, you know, classic full defensive, you know, Deoxys variant. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not sure what they go for it here, I kind of want JC to just gamble the Relic Song. I think that's just so funny, and Relic Song is one of my favorite things. Oh my god, here comes the baby doll eyes off the Metro. That's so good. With Stealth Rocks coming in from Deoxys defense, very standard. Here comes Hyper Voice to actually just get some chip down. But we have a Calm Mind. Oh my god. I think it is what I think it is. That's fantastic. Hyper Voice comes out, does another healthy chunk, with the Recover actually coming out from Deoxys defense. Really to just kind of reset those damage numbers. Metronome comes out with the Strength Sap! Gets some meager healing as a Cosmic Depower is clicked from Siege. Yeah, I think this is just a super defensive... There's no attacks. It's just Calm Mind and Cosmic Power with Recover. So we may be here a while, as the Metronome had rolled Excel Rock, and actually took chip damage off the Rocky Helmet, which is really funny. You also have to switch here into the Sylveon, the cat, as Melowood actually switches into his Pirouette form after clicking the Relic Song. Did not roll to sleep, which is very unfortunate. It's a 20% chance. Oh! Oh, she gets it! 20% chance to sleep! Let's go! It didn't do as much damage because Pirouette form notably has worse special attack, but that is really funny. But the cat woke up, unfortunately, only one turn of sleep. That's so unfortunate. As it goes for the Calm Mind into a Protect, I assume just to stall for time a little bit. Hyper Voice comes out, just lands into that Protect. Nothing really going on there. I wonder if Siege is just trying to... Oh! Siege rolling the double Protect! Oh my god, that's so lucky. Oh my god, okay. I don't think it makes a difference, but it's just really funny. This is Melowood's first game out, I think, and it's already picked up 2 KOs. One off of just clicking Metronome, and the other, actually, quite reasonably. And it almost nailed for the 3rd KO, but that Deoxys defense with 0 attacks and only self-preservation moves is quite frustrating to see. Registeel does get switched in here, as the Hyper Voice does nail it for 20%, which is actually, I think, pretty healthy given it is a Steel type. Huh? I looked away to pick up a sandwich, and I see Grassy Terrain came out off the Metronome. As Iron Defense is clicked, Corrosive Gas comes in. I don't think it worked. Wait. What the hell? Oh, it dissolved the item. Okay, I didn't know what that did. That's really funny. As Metal World Peace actually goes up to +4. Outrage comes out, does basically nothing, as a Body Press gets the easy KO. As much as I love this Registeel... Oh, please don't reverse sweep it. But that Melowood actually put in a lot of work today. Golurk comes out. And actually, I think this Golurk might just hard wall this. I mean, Body Press can't be clicked because it is a Ghost type. But... You know, it's only an option body. I think Heavy Slam isn't going to do very much because I think Golurk is also quite chunky. Goes for the switch into Drag. Great choice as Dynamic Punch is clicked and doesn't do anything. Thanks, Ghost typing. Grassy Terrain does drop, losing the recovery. This is not really interesting. Goes with the Fairy type Terra as the Dragon Dance comes out. Poltergeist comes in, gets the KO. Oh my god. I don't hate the choice to go for the Dragon Dance, to be honest. But, man, the Poltergeist did so much. That's so good. Cinderace not coming out here. I don't know what it's gonna... I'm not sure what it does into the Golurk unless it has... some kind of fairy type coverage. Scorching Sense does come out, does a little bit of damage. I think he is not... Oh. Dynamic Punch comes out, gets confused, but the actually Scorching Sense didn't roll that burn. That's why that Dynamic Punch didn't do very much. It's looking potentially salvageable, I think, for Siege. It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for sure, though. That go do your 30 days is kind of just staring it down. It's going to be a little difficult to deal with. But definitely that burn is going to help out a ton. Just getting that passive damage, I think, might be really critical. It has a shell bell? Did I see that right? What? Okay. The switch into Quavo I think is okay. And Siege actually plays it very safe, going for a U-turn, and I actually agree with that. That's a really good play. Just to kind of reset, get some momentum back, I think. I know World Peace does come back out. This does feel like a bit of an odd play to me. As Swords Dance from the Quack comes out. I'm gonna check something. What the hell? Close Combat actually comes down to that +2 defense Registeel, and it takes the hit actually pretty well. Unfortunately, I don't think it lives the second one. Yeah, there it goes at the +2. This Quaquaval is now at -2/-2, but it's +3 attack. So this thing is actually now kind of terrifying. Here come back in Jokic the Joker. What's interesting now is I actually think, if I'm JC, I go for the switch here. Aqua Step comes out, almost gets the KO just straight up. Actually no, that's so smart. I forgot this Deoxys had no attacks. Right. Yeah, Aqua Step comes out, gets the KO. This is now a +2 speed, +3 attack, +4 attack actually, Quaquaval. And I think this may just be all she wrote. This Quaquaval just picked up, like, 3 kills, 4, or this is his 3rd kill. It's going to pick up the 4th once the Sylveon comes out. Yeah, this is a +3 speed now, +5 attack, and this is, I mean, need we say more, unfortunately. I think that's pretty much it. What the fuck? Huh? Goes for the switch into... No. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. You know what? This game was everything I wanted and more. I didn't think we could have had a funnier game to start off this week, and holy fuck did we get it. I'm so happy right now. Wow. So, I think the general ruling on the explosions is the thing that chipped it first will get the KO. However, we will double check that, because that could also, that in theory means that Yasha's defense actually gets its first KO, even though it didn't do anything. But we're gonna hop back into the main voice call here, and we're gonna do just a brief post-game chat with our players, or at least the one who's in the VC. Here we go.
At Metronome Fight.
Alright, players.
GG.
Thanks for probably the best game to watch I've ever, like, all season. That was funny as shit. But how did you guys feel about that one? What's your immediate thoughts here?
That metronome killed Clefable because
True.
of the fling.
Yeah,
I
the
was-
fling. I was like, oh man, that was a really
through
unfortunate
his
fling.
through the item, but it did a lot of damage.
I think what got you was when you rolled Headlong Rush after the Fiery Dance roll, and the Fiery Dance got the +1 in special attack. And then I think you died to... What was it? Hydro Steam?
It was fun though. I had fun. I was laughing.
I was like... I was commentating, I'm like, you know what? I think this Quavo just gets like 4 kills, and that's pretty much it. And then I see the switch into Wheezing, and I'm like, wait a second. I know you.
The ending was epic. But it
Said
was
I'd bring it.
You did, and I'm so happy. Thank you. This was a great way to start off our week 5.
even if I lose, it's a fun game for me. It's like I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was actually a fun game to actually watch, which someone missed. It's tragic. Hey,
Yeah.
Ventus, we actually have to do a ruling on
Okay.
Explosion.
Oh, why?
Because a Wheezing at full HP came out and exploded and got a KO, but obviously it killed itself.
Okay.
Are we counting any chip from hazards as the setter's credit?
Good question.
As that didn't kill it, and it had almost no influence. It had basically zero influence on the outcome of the KO.
What's going on in this game?
Metronome for the first like 12 turns.
Uh-huh.
It's a good game. Probably the funniest one I've ever seen.
Wow. Fiery Dance special attack increase off of Metronome is kind of crazy.
Yeah, into Headlong Rush for -1 special defense.
Stealth Rock. Huh. Scorching Sands.
What a good game. That was so funny.
Misty Quavo. Uh-huh.
You know, it does feel weird to look at a post-game screen that has nothing left on the on the field.
It's just nothing but stealth rocks.
It's kind of the
Yeah,
best
that's how
thing.
Flavor works.
Uh, absolutely wild.
Wow. Wish into explosion is pretty funny.
It's definitely a turn of all time.
Yeah.
Because in this case, the damage made no difference.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Because I know in another instance, or a more theoretical one, if, for example, an Azelf with Sash hung on and then exploded, it would still go to the attacker, because it was a direct damage, as well as the attack probably would have killed it anyway. In this case, the Weezing had no chance of getting damaged, and the only chip it took was rocks.
Right. Let me check something really quick. Let's see if. Where's- oh, one.
Yeah, I
think
don't know.
technically my Pokemon fainted first, right?
Right. And it also... I think we're just trying to figure out who gets the kill credit, if any. I feel like nothing should get the credit. Because the Sylveon didn't even click an attacking move into it.
Okay. Let's see. You know, I'm just gonna ask. Let me ask.
Hold on a minute. Neither Ogerpon or Meowscarada came out this game? Damn.
Yeah.
I was hoping for more bestie kills. That's okay. Still actually a very funny game to watch. I can't believe it actually happened. We actually had two players agree to the metronome off.
Amazing.
That's so funny. I remember Kick and I were talking about it in like week 2, and then I didn't trade for a metronome user. I didn't think anyone else would actually take it seriously and go for it. But I think that's what makes it awesome. That is just so funny. I'm thinking, based on the board state, the kill credit should go to no one on Louising, and it just worsens the differential. So ending 4-0 instead of 5-0, basically with 5 kills worth to assign. That seems to make the most sense to me. Good lord. I don't know how we can go through the rest of the week with any funnier games. Like, I suspect no one will be nearly as funny as to click metronome like 17 times. God bless.
Metronome is like a gentleman's agreement, right? Like, if you agree to it and you commit, then it's like you're gonna have a good time, right? It's like playing like a Smash Bros. Like show match with items on, right?
I mean, yeah. I'm just saying, but like that's like peak comedy in like
Oh yeah,
in
for
draft
sure.
league content. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
But is that our only game today? Is anyone else like good to play?
Is Roman here?
I don't know.
If Roman's around, I'll play, but if not, then yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the impression I am getting. Well, you know what? It's a good one game.
Yeah.
Let me just see. Well, I think that's all we'll have then, which is fine. I'm gonna go close my stream. God damn it, I should turn that off. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks so much for your hanging out this morning, guys. Appreciate it. A much shorter stream, but that is sort of a side effect of only having one game to watch. But God, it was a good game. So, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, I think that's that's gonna be our only game today. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Tune in probably on Friday, I would suspect. for our next recap stream where we go over all the replays. And oh my god, we got some good ones lined up, obviously. I think one to watch out for, in my opinion, is me. I'm going to be playing Cat Bomb, and Cat Bomb is, I think, one of the top players currently in the league. So it's going to be quite the dogfight. I'm going to see if I can turn that 0 to a goddamn 1. Bring him down a peg or 2. But it will be a good time. Excuse me. So anyway, guys, I will catch you guys on Friday. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, or whatever. And I'm going to go eat breakfast. Bye-bye.